Right, what's going on, guys? Today I've got a cool little redstone tutorial for you with something that I came up with using bud switches, and it's kind of hard to explain, but I'm going to try my hardest to explain it. And yeah, so let's just get on with this video. Basically what it is a random time generator. Now, we all know that when you punch a piece of redstone, like the redstone ore, not an actual piece of redstone like this, like an actual redstone ore that's unmined, it start like particles start coming off it, and basically that's an update of the block. So we can use that as an advantage on the update detector, block update detector, which I'll also show you how to make over there in just a sec. But basically, the time that the particles are there isn't always the same, and I actually recorded how long the particles were there 5 times. So first time we got 1 minute 50, then 1 minute 6, then 16 seconds, which was a big drop, 2 minute 30, which was quite a big increase actually, then 1 minute 35. So as you can see, it's not the same, it's completely random. In the time that it starts whenever you activate it and then stops at a completely random time. So we can use this to an advantage in adventure maps and redstone builds, to make randomisers and such things. Now, as you can see at the moment, this is basically the output, that's the input, that's where you activate it, and this is the output. So at the moment it's off. You could reverse it and basically just make it simply a inverter, so you can put a block there, put a torch on it, and you've got an inverted pulse. So basically whenever this is activated, that turns off. So it's pretty simple to do, it's not too hard, but that's not really what the point of this video is. Basically just to kind of showcase this to you and how it really works. So I'm just going to show you how it works now, turn it on, and then I'm going to take this apart and show you the innards of what I've done, and then I'll actually show you how to build it, because it's a lot bigger than it actually needs to be on this. I've just made it look a bit better. So you'll notice these lights around here, and I will just try and show you as good as I can when I turn it on. So punch that, and as you can see, they all turn on one by one, and it's basically on and then that turns on. Basically it's on like repeater kind of system, so that they turn on one after the other, and it basically shows a warm up and a cool down. And I don't actually, obviously I said before, it's completely random the amount of time, so I'm going to stop recording now and start again when this like turns off, and I will take it apart in creative mode. So I'll see you then, guys. Okay guys, I'm back, and I just started taking this apart in creative mode, and like a couple of bats like came out of here, and they're really annoying, so I decided to kill them. Sorry to their families. I know it's Christmas time, I probably shouldn't have done it, and I'm sorry, I'm greatly sorry. It's Christmas time, I really shouldn't have killed them. Their families will be very upset. But let's just get on with this video. Who cares about bats anyway? So basically that is the output of the actual bud switch itself. So you don't actually need any of this whatsoever. You don't need any of these lights, you don't need any of these. Basically that's your output. You don't need to think about any of this unless you want to have some awesome lights. These are just there because it makes it a little easier to understand. So yeah, that's basically your output right there, and you can just have this, you could wire that anyway. You could wire underground with some repeaters so you don't lose the pulse. So yeah, it's very simple. I'm just going to try and take this apart as good as I can without annoying the bud switch. It's kind of hard to do, because obviously you don't want to update any blocks or anything. So this is the bud switch itself. It's hard to see because it's all made of sandstone, but I'm going to show you how to do it properly in a minute. So anywhere around this piston you can put a block and it will update. So you kind of have to build things in a certain order if you don't want it to be on at the wrong time or anything. Obviously you can't put one here because that's where the redstone is, and you need that there for it to actually work. And then basically I've just set it so that when it turns on, it put a pulse through here, and slowly turn on that one, then that one, that one, and it will just show, it gives it more of a timer feel, in my opinion. And then obviously we can, I think, sometimes it works, yeah, you have to kind of step on the block, and sometimes it updates. But yeah, let's just get on to showing you how it works. So I don't really understand the concept of these, I just know that they work and how they work, and I just know that they work basically. I've recently been playing with them. So basically what it is, it's 2 blocks, and I think basically what it is, if you power a block which is diagonal to a piston, it just creates a bud switch. So yeah, that's basically what a bud switch is. I'm going to build it in a sec for you, but here's the redstone, and basically I think if you jump on it, it works with this version. It doesn't always work when you jump on it, but it always does if you punch it. Obviously I can't do it in creative mode because it just destroy the actual block itself. And then obviously you have that little thing here, and basically what it is the piston pushes the block over a torch which is under there, and that able to power the block, which then powers the redstone. Otherwise it doesn't power anything. So that's basically how it works. I'm going to show you how to build it now. And I forgot pistons. I need to get some pistons. Yay. Sticky pistons, you need that because it needs to push and pull the block. So basically let's just get started. And yeah, so you want 2 blocks here, and then place 2 blocks like that and destroy that one. So you kind of have like 2 blocks and then one that goes up a little. And then next you need a piston facing out that way, and you want to put a repeater going into this block so it can power this block. And we need some redstone here, and of course we need to mine out these 2 places, and that's basically what it looks like from the outside. Internally all you have to do is place 2 torches here, and that's basically it. You've got a bud switch. So that's the pretty standard bud switch that most people build. I think this is the one I build anyway. And then you basically update the block, it turns off. You could incorporate a flip-flop into this, so that like you could do that and the redstone would stay on. It's kind of hard to explain. Basically it like keeps the redstone on or off. You can research that. It's not really that hard. And then obviously if you're doing this in survival, which you probably aren't, to be honest, you'll need to get a fortune pick or just spawn the item in. But I doubt that anyone is going to be doing this in survival because it's more of a thing for adventure maps and such things. So you can have it here, but I'm just going to put it over here to demonstrate that you can have it up there. One thing you will notice is as soon as you place it there, it will update the block and turn it off. One way to get around this is, well, what I do, I just place a block there, basically. You can do it the other way around, see it's just completely off. And then when I did it on that one, I covered it like that. So yeah, that's basically how I did it. It's not really that hard to do, but you cannot put a block in this position. It won't work if you put one here. It'll update it at first and it will do whatever, but then it just won't work. It will just break. So I suggest you give this a look and maybe leave me a, oh yeah, and you need to put something in here so you have an output. Obviously we update this block, damn it. Update the block, turns on, update the block again, turns off. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. It's Christmas time, so videos might not be as frequent. We are trying to record some beforehand so we can schedule upload them, so make sure to keep checking back because scheduled upload is a bit buggy with the way that it goes into the sub box, so make sure to keep checking back regularly for videos. And yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you could like and favourite this video, that would be much appreciated. So yeah.